Okay, so today, after you watch the Introduction to Tables video, I wanted you to download this tables practice document. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started here with explaining this. So you should have a weekly chore schedule. It says Word 2016 Tables Practice is what it's called. So this is the one we are working on today. I want you to put your cursor down here. So once you put your cursor in, it should automatically go in front of this page break if you have the non-printed character formatting. If you don't, just click down here, but if you have it, just go right there, okay? So we're going to insert a table into this document. So you watch the introduction to tables, you can kind of see how that works. We're going to go ahead and insert a table. So how we would do that is go to tables up here at the top, tables, and then we can go new. In this situation, we can draw a table however big we want, whether it's a 4x4, a 6x6. We are going to go ahead and draw a 6x6 at this time. So go ahead, put a 6x6 in there. Okay, so to place text in any one of these boxes, so right now these little blue things are in there, those are just non-printing characters. Okay, so to place text in any one of them, you just go ahead and click inside the box. Click inside the box with your cursor. Your cursor will be up there. So we can type Monday, and then to move to the next one, we can easily just hit the tab key. Tab will move us over to the next one, and we can type Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. We can keep going from there, right? Thursday and Friday. Okay, so we can type those in just like that, easy peasy. Okay, so we can go ahead and put those in. They will automatically create a, if we keep going on further, if we hit tab again, it'll just move us on down to the next line down here, okay? So I want you to go ahead and put that into your document, okay? So the next thing that we're going to do is I want to go ahead and just put some more stuff in here. So you're going to have to go ahead and do this too when you're doing it. So homework, if we hit tab, I want to do an X here, an X here. Oh, I have it under Monday. I want to go ahead. Hold on, I did an error here. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel. I'm going to delete this here. Go ahead and delete this one here. Click in front of this and delete these. I need to actually add a row here. So how I'd go about doing that is actually I can go ahead and select this row right here, and I can go table layout and I can hit this left button. What it does is it automatically loads a row right there where we need to. So go ahead and do that if you need to do that here so that you can add another row in. Okay. If you aren't sure where I'm at, go ahead and hit the back button, and that'll be able to go back a step if you need to go back a step, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and type some stuff in here, and then you might want to pause it when I'm all done. Go ahead and pause it when I'm all done so that you can get this done as well, okay? Thursday, I'm going to put school holiday. And tab, tab, tab. Go here and click in there, feed fish. So once I finish this, you're going to want to hit the pause button just so you have a moment to pause it as well, okay? And then dishes. This kid's got lots of chores to do. And then sweeping. Doesn't look like we have to sweep, so that's good. Recycling. Okay, so if you need to pause it this time just so you can get all this text in, that's totally fine. Just want to make sure you get them done, so go ahead and pause if you need to pause. Okay, once you are done typing in this, we're going to go ahead and Friday and this day must be like kind of a free day. So how we go ahead and delete rows is we can actually highlight this section. So just go ahead, click in front of the Friday and highlight the whole thing, and then we can hit delete here. When we ask us what we want to delete, in this situation we want to actually delete the columns, which are the up and down rows. So we're going to go ahead and delete the columns. What it did is it moved it back that way for us. Now, the next thing I want to do is actually modify the table style. So how we modify the table style is we actually select the whole thing, and then if we went up here to table layout, this is the one where we got the contextual tab, but it's not the one that actually shows us the styles. So if we go up here to table, and then we go here, we can actually look at different styles to apply to this graph, okay, this little chart. So let's go ahead and pick any one that you want. You can go ahead and pick any one you want as well. I want to go ahead and stretch this thing out a little bit. So how we stretch it out is we actually grab the corner here. So you see there's like a little box down here in the corner. We can actually hover over it and our mouse or cursor kind of changes to this little diagonal, and then we can click and drag and make it a little bit bigger if we need to, okay? So we can go ahead, drag it a little bit bigger if we want to. The other thing we can do is we can change the lines. So if we want to, right now they're automatic, we can change them to a different color if we want to. We can change the siding. We can draw borders, so we can make this a little bit more fun. Just need to make sure the whole thing is selected when you are trying to do different things on it. So just make sure if you want to select the whole thing, the easiest way is to select this little crosshair button right there. And then we can draw borders on our graph, and we can change them to a bigger size if we need to. So not all the time. Like this one has pre-built in borders, so it's kind of hard to change them. But and then borders here, we can change them. So right now we don't have lines in between each one of these cells to differentiate. So we can do this. We can hit all, and what that did was automatically put lines in between there for us. Some people prefer none. Some of them just want a like right below a header thing. So we can do horizontal lines. Whichever you feel is probably better for this one. It's totally up to you on that. So I'm going to leave that up to you. Make it your decision right there. So we are just making a simple little chore chart, basically, okay? So I want you to go ahead and modify this chart any way you feel is fit and perfect. And then what I want you to do is go ahead and save it and then upload it to Google Classroom. So you need to go to File, Save As. And when you get into the Save As, I want to make sure right here is where you select the file that it's going into. If you're wanting to go into your desktop and you don't see the desktop here, go ahead and click Student here. Mine is Chromebook, but go ahead and say Student, and then you'll get over here, you'll get Desktop, and then you'll be able to pick a folder, okay? So once you get in here into Desktop, you'll be able to pick a folder from here. And then you can actually drop it in there and hit save, okay? And then you're going to upload that document to Google Classroom when you are all done, okay? That is it for today.